Hey guys, I'm always so much more productive if I know what I'm doing ahead of time. You know, that's why I love to write down my goals for the next day, and I want to tell you why you should be doing this too. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified when I release a new video. So the biggest reason I like to already have goals written down for the day is because it gives me a reason to get up in the morning. You know, there are days that I don't have anything to do and I don't write anything down and I don't have a reason to get up, and I do find myself not getting up in the morning. I say to myself, like, why should I get up? Why should I bother? You know, what's the point of me getting out of bed if I have nothing to do for that day? So I just enjoy myself, and I just stay in bed for a bit longer, you know. But whereas if I have things that I need to get done, especially things that are fun to do for me, I'm out of bed straight away and I'm ready and I'm pumped. And it's okay to have days where you don't get out of bed straight away, you relax, you have fun, you enjoy yourself and that. But you don't want that every single day because you just won't get anything done. See, the days that I don't get out of bed straight away are my very unproductive days. And I find it really hard to do stuff like this video, to do any kind of work and that. Whereas when I'm up at 6 o'clock and I get up straight away and I do my morning routine and I've got my stuff written down, I'm ready and I'm pumped and I'm much more motivated, and it's much easier to get started doing whatever that needs to get done. You know, TV shows actually do this best, you know, because they end every show with a cliffhanger. And they do that to make you watch the next episode. So we do kind of the same thing. We can take a page out of their book and apply it into whatever we're doing. So one way we can do that at the end of the day, we write down what we want to get done, and then the next day when you wake up, you know exactly what you're gonna do, what you need to get done. But there is another way that you can do this as well, and it's really great for helping you start and get motivated the next day. And I'll tell you what it is in an example. Like, if you're writing an essay, instead of finishing the end of that chapter or that paragraph, like, finish it mid-sentence. Now it might sound weird, like, I don't want to finish it mid-sentence, it's going to screw with my like OCD or whatever, you know. But what this does is it makes it so much easier to get back in the flow the next day. All you have to do to start is finish off that sentence. You see, starting is the hardest part. And if you start with a blank screen, or you're on a new chapter or something and it's blank and you're like, what the hell do I write? But if you start mid-paragraph, midway through, you make it so easy for you to finish that sentence. It's quite easy to go on to the next bit. It's like if you think about a steam train or something. At the start, it has to use so much power to get off the ground, but once it starts rolling, it goes pretty quick and it's quite easy and it flows really well. And so if you can minimize that start, how much power you need for that start, if you can minimize that, and you can just get the ball rolling as quick as you can, then that's going to be so much more beneficial for you. I used to do this all the time when I was doing like music production and that, and I'd always make sure I'd finish in the middle of a song, in the middle of something. So probably like a chorus and that, I'd be in the middle of it, so I know exactly what I'm going to do at the end of there. But and the next day I would do that little bit, and then I've already started, so it's easy, and I just keep the ball rolling, and it just helps me, and it makes it really easy for me to get back into the flow the next day. You know, so I always try to have some goals written down on my whiteboard for the next day. I do that the night before, and if I can, I'll always try to finish in the middle of a project. I'll leave it on a cliffhanger for myself, so the next day I'm rare and eager to go and I can start easily, you know. It allows me to get back into the groove as fast as possible. And doing these two things really help me be more productive, especially in the morning when I first get up and when I first start, you know. So try them out for yourself and see how they work for you. See if they work for you, see if you like them, see if you don't, you know. And then let me know in the comments what you think. Try them out and see if they work for you. Tell me if they don't. Like, I'm really interested in see how it affects other people. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video.